My third video. I'm behind. I've got about 15 requests on certain videos on certain topics. Uh Man, y'all coming up with some powerful topics, and the only thing I can do is answer the most honest, straightforward way I can. That's the only way I know how to communicate and how I know how to talk now. Y'all catching me off guard, but the only way I know how to answer these motherfucking videos requests is to be honest and straightforward. Now, because they catch me off guard, only thing I need to know how to do is answer it honestly. There might be a touchy situation where people don't agree or whatever. But none of my videos have ever been about judging or putting nobody down. It's always been about my opinion about the fucking situation. Here's the other video request that they came and hit me with. That's it's heavy. It's a heavy fucking video. They want me to talk on church. Church in homosexuality, dealing with the church. Church and homosexuality, dealing with the church. They want to know how I feel about how God see homosexuality. Oof, god damn. They want to know my opinion. Then my opinion, let me tell you something about my opinion. It's just my view. It's not to try to carve stone on how anybody's supposed to follow their life or mold their life or nothing like that. That's my motherfucking opinion, okay? That's just it is. How the church and homosexuality and how God see homosexuals. Well, let me tell you. Let me just shoot this shit to you straight. Just straight. Let me tell you how I feel about that. I feel that, God loves everybody. Everybody. No matter if you're straight, transsexual, homosexual, pansexual, or whatever fucking sexual you are. I believe he loves everybody. Now, the reason I say that is there's a couple of things that may cause a person to indulge in the homosexual family or in the gay family or the LGBT family, Q family. Don't let me leave out the fucking Q, There's a couple of things. You understand the reason why he loves everybody. Because sometimes when you in the LGBT community, it's not at your own will. It's not at your own will. Let me explain what I mean by that. Let me explain what the fuck I mean by that. Sometimes you in the community do the shit that don't happen to you. Do the shit because of some things that has happened to you, whether it be child molestation, child rape, incest, abuse by the opposite sex, whether it be mental, physical, verbal. You understand that that's one aspect of a person being in the LGBT community. Because when these things had happened to them, it automatically affected their view on either being with the same sex or having a desire not to be with the opposite sex. Okay? And that's not your fault. It's not your fault because some shit happened to you, especially if you're young. It do have a psychological twist to your mindset. You understand? And you end up, being in the LGBT community. Now, that's one aspect. Now, hold on now. I'm not criticizing nobody, and I'm not saying that you being in the LGBT community is not legit. I'm speaking on different ways that people are in the LGBT community. Huh? Now hold on. Now, because the question is, how do God see homosexuality? Okay? And I said that God loves everybody, regardless of your sexuality. Okay? Now the other way, and that's why I'm breaking it down, why different people in the LGBT community. Okay, it's all gonna come together. Another way people are in the LGBT community, because they are actually born gay. I mean, born gay. I'm talking about the real shit. I'm talking about coming out the damn womb and playing, little boys playing with dolls and little girls playing with fire trucks. That's that kind of shit like that. Okay. Little boys, 1 or 2 years old, twisting, and little girls, goddamn me, like to put on their daddy's boots. That kind of shit. Okay, that's the second way, the second breed of LGBT people in the community. Okay, now there's a third. And the third is when kids are raised up in a homosexual environment, they mimic what their parents, what they see in their household. They mimic it and they take on that behavior and they take on that lifestyle. That's the third way. Okay? But now, God love you as a person, as an individual. He don't see sexuality. Let me just put it like that. He don't see sexuality, and this is my motherfucking opinion. I don't want no preachers. I don't want no motherfucking trolls coming in my goddamn thing. I don't want nobody coming. I'm telling you from my opinion. The question was, how do God see homosexual people? Okay, this is what I believe. I believe he loves everybody. He don't see you as a sex or your preference. He see you as a person. You understand? And where I have a problem at, and what he would have a problem with, the homosexuality, if you're perverted with it. You're perverted with it. If you are raping little boys, if you're a man and you're raping little boys, I don't even approve of that shit. You're a fucking abomination. And if you're a homosexual woman and you're raping little girls and you are turning little girls out and touching little girls, that you ain't got no motherfucking business touching, you're a motherfucking abomination. And I don't agree with that shit, okay? Because when you're homosexual, you deal with grown-ass homosexual people. You don't go and turn an innocent child out into the lifestyle of homosexuality. To me, that's perversion, and that is a motherfucking abomination. You understand? Because now you're taking the innocence of a child and turning them out or introducing them into a world. You're violating that child. And then people say, well, it was done to me, so I'm gonna do it to somebody else. Well, then you are the perversion of homosexuality. You are giving homosexuality a badass name because you the motherfucker that got the world thinking we some kind of motherfucking monsters because you going around touching little girls and little boys. Matter of fact, bitch, don't even wear the motherfucking name of homosexuality. You're not homosexual. You're a motherfucking perversion. You're a freak. You're a goddamn abomination. You understand me? So don't put your goddamn name under the hat of homosexuality because homosexuals deal with homosexuals and they deal with grown-ass homosexuals or around the age of homosexual. They don't fuck with you unless you're homosexual. Then you got that group of homosexuals that like to go and turn straight women out. I think that shit is wrong. But it takes two to play. You understand? They can't let you touch them unless they want you to touch them. But what the fuck you going around trying to chase straight women, convincing them to turn out? That's some freaky perverted shit. Now the question was, how do God see homosexuals? God don't see no sex preference. He see a creation that he created. He loves you. He loves everything about you. if your choice or you choose to be with the same sex, it doesn't mean he don't love you less than what he did when you was created in your mama's womb. That's my motherfucking opinion about that. You understand me? That's my motherfucking opinion. Now, when it becomes a perversion, when it becomes abomination, is when you start perverting and attacking the same sex and turning and messing up those people's lives. That's a motherfucker. For me, that ain't no homosexual. You a motherfucking freak. You're a perverted motherfucker. That's what you are. Don't even wear the motherfucking hat of homosexuality. And yes, God don't like that shit, and he hates your motherfucking ass, because then you up there fucking up somebody else's life. If you choose to participate in the homo, that's your fucking business. You understand? I don't give a fuck if you straight or gay. Don't fuck up somebody else's life. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you are destroying an innocent mind, an innocent heart, an innocent person. You understand? And you ain't no fucking homosexual. You're a fucking perversion. You're an abomination. Whether you straight or gay. If you're a straight man and you raping so-called straight man, you ain't no motherfucker. You're a fucking perversion, abomination of life. Whether you straight or gay. Anytime you fucking up a young person's life, you're a fucking freak. You understand? So my thing is, hey, God is all right with you. Long as you ain't hurting nobody else with it, you just doing your thing. You understand that you ain't trying to force yourself on nobody. And I got a problem with that shit too. When you trying to turn your children out, I got a fucking problem with that too. You know, if your children is a mother and father household, but you want to turn that shit out on your children, I don't agree with that. And do you think the good Lord would like that? That you up there turning your children out? You know, that's your lifestyle. You understand? That's your lifestyle. Then you know, leave the kids alone. That's my take on it. Leave the fucking kids alone. You understand? And that's a heavy question. And I'm telling you, that was from my heart, and that's the best I can do with it. You know, I just think he loved everybody. You know, I just think he loved everybody. And these people that feel like God hate them, and they committing suicide, and they can't function, and they think it's at the end of the world, and their parents and the churches tell them you're a freak, you're an abomination, God, you're going to go to hell and you're going to live in hell forever. And they go and they take that shit so hard till they go hang themselves, or they go kill themselves, or they can't bear to look at themselves, and it's just a lot of pressure on their mind. Yeah, but I'm here to tell you, God loves you. He loves you. Regardless of, you know, your preference, whatever you do, he loves you. So don't let nobody tell you you're a fucking freaking abomination. You do become abomination, a fucking freak, if you up there raping and turning out and destroying other lives. Ooh, Lord, don't do that. Don't do that. If you're doing that, something sick, you sick. You're a sick person. You know, you're a very, very sick person, and I wouldn't even call you homosexual. It's something else going on with you mentally. You understand? And you don't ran over here in the LGBT motherfucking community and want to call yourself gay, bitch. And you turning every motherfucking child and every motherfucker you around out, bitch. You are not gay. Don't fuck us up and put us in that title with you. You understand? You giving homosexual a bad name. Okay, I'm through with that goddamn topic. Man, that was a heavy ass topic. You know, y'all hit me left and right, and I'm just honest with it, you know. But let me just close this out. I'm finna close this video out, and the question was, how God see homosexuals? He loves you. He loves you. You know, regardless of your preference, just don't hurt nobody. You know, just deal with your own homosexual people, and don't go and sexually abuse other children. Okay, I'm out. Damn, that was a heavy ass topic. I'm out.